of our president and the government against the various drug groups. In fact, earlier, the Udikta group, drug group, has also given themselves up. So I think they saw the intensity of the campaign of the Duterte government against illegal drugs, and we have other pillars that more will be coming out. I think that's the way that they should do, or else they will face the force of the law against them.
Sir, if he is Cebu-based leader, why did he surrender in Davao? And how many papers have you received so far from suspected drug?
Well, maybe he wanted to, in Davao, maybe he wanted to surrender to the president himself. And of course, what our president did was coming out with the presence of the law enforcement agencies, in the presence of PIDEA, the NBI, and other law enforcement agencies. And we have pillars. In my case, there are three, but I cannot name the names for now. The same. It will be the same process. That if they give up, then they will have to go through a process of investigation.
Morning, sir. After the meeting with the ALG and the MLS, sir, will there be a coordination or cooperation among MILF and campaign against trafficking in the area of operations?
Well, the meeting with the MLF, which was led by the ILP secretary, was had a positive progress, and there will be more meetings para ma-fine-tune yung participation, the involvement of the MILF in the campaign against illegal drugs. And I was not there, but I had my staff present during that meeting last Tuesday, and the information I received was there was a positive progress. It's very good because you have here the MILF willing to participate in the fight against illegal drugs.
Operations, sir.
Well, that's what the groups are working out. How the mechanics. So let's wait how it develops. Pero maganda yung takbo kasi the MILF themselves are willing to involve themselves in this fight against illegal drugs.
Last time, may binigay na list, sir, from the list ng members or personalities?
I was informed, yes. But in fact, mas marami pa nga yung nakalista sa kanilang listahan. But it's something that we cannot reveal for now.
Pero gano'n na po, sir. Sir, balikan ko na po sa teaser. Sabi ko kanina na sa row gallery na siya nabibigay. Ilang taon na po siyang nakatambak sa row gallery na nabibigay?
Say again, please.
Si Peter Lim po. Sabi niyo po kanina na yung picture sa row gallery ng PIDEA is the same Peter Lim who surrendered last night. Ilang taon ba po nakatambak yung picture sa row gallery?
I will check on that yung kung ilang taon kasi I just assume as Director General of PIDEA. But based on the information I can say that what I have read is 2001 naging subject na siya ng investigation eh. So it must be we can recall that time na he's already there.
Sir, pag nasa road gallery siya, wala po bang existing cases filed against you?
Well, yes and no. May mga nasa gallery, sa target list na may warrant of arrest na yung iba, and then yung iba naman are validated information, yung target list, and then subject to negation operation. So yung case niya, as we have stated earlier, is a subject of investigation.
Okay, hello sir, good morning. I'm Rose Dumadang of General Supplier. So I'd like to ask, because of the overwhelming figure, sure.
Well, as stated earlier, an investigation will be conducted on this. And kung ano maging kalabasan ng investigation na yun, that whoever will be involved there, then he will be charged accordingly. But as mentioned by Chief PNP earlier, na ito is a classic example ng involvement ng ating citizenry. This is actually the key to a long-lasting solution to our drug problem. While we intensify our operations against high-value targets, it should be coupled with hand in hand with the demand reduction aspect of the operation, meaning we address yung sa grassroots level, involve yung mga nasa baba at empower them. You know, we have 17 million who voted for President Duterte, and if we can transform these 17 million people to get involved in the campaign against drugs, then we have a very good people empowered against drugs. Kaya that's what we have been studying with the Chief PNP, and come up with an interagency address against drugs, which will involve not only the law enforcement agencies, but also the interior and local government, the Department of Health, Department of Education, para ma-organize, ma-mobilize, ma-involve, ma-empower yung mga citizenry natin at the barangay level, at the grassroots level.
Sir, follow up to my question, sir. Kasi sir, parang observation namin, panay-panay na yung paglutang ng mga drugs, illegal drugs. Para ang nangyayari po, kung saan na nilang dinidispose yung mga hawak nilang drug, pero wala naman tayong nahuhuli o nakakasuhan kaagad, baka palagi na lang ganon, may makukuha tayo, kaya lang wala naman tayong makakasuhan.
But we take it at the positive side, na may nag-report at we have an accomplishment in the recovery of these drugs. Instead of these are distributed to would-be users. So we take it at that. But as I've said earlier, we have a campaign against high-value targets on the supply reduction aspect of it. But this has to be coupled with the demand reduction aspect of the campaign against drugs.
Babalik lang tayo dun, sir, sa recovery natin. Gusto namin ma-visualize paano nyo ito nakita, ano yung talaga kondisyon niya. And then, vacant lot ba siya, sir? May pag-aari ba yung lupang pinagbaunan?
Actually, may marker yung ating informant. So, nung binigay sa atin, kasama yung ating taga-Bureau of Customs, sila talaga yung naka-positively identify yung exact location ng nakabaon. And ito pong puldang to, isa to sa exhibit natin. So, So, yung party sa our first exhibit, CUA, yung mga nakabalot. Nakabalot. Kasama po yung ice box. Nandyan pala. So, nakabalot yan. Tapos dahan-dahan naming sinobel para makita natin isa-isa at maingat naming inangat. Kasi kailangan in the presence of the media, in the presence of that particular barangay official, hindi namin ito basta binunot. Nandun po yung barangay official. Kasama po doon ang Channel 7 and Channel 2.
Sir, gaano kalalim yung hukay?
Siguro mga 1 meter, parang gano'n.
Sir, sa tansya nyo, gaano siya katagal ibinaon? And nakita ba ng informant yung mismong pagbaon? Ilang tao yung nagbaon? Nakilala ba niya yung mukha?
Yun ay aming pinapalo up pa ngayon. So, ayaw namin i-divulge yung mga other essential information kasi baka ma-preempt ba tayo. But I think our informant has a good knowledge of those personalities. Ito po ay aming ipapalo up and hopefully we could come up with results.
Sir, yung may-ari po ng lupa ay, meron ba may-ari yung lupa?
Sa ngayon po yung may-ari ng lupa ay ang local police po ng Claveria ay siya pong natask natin kahapon para i-conduct yung investigation, the background investigation of that person. Kasi medyo magagabi na po kasi nung matunto namin yung lugar at we opted to extricate from the area for security reason and at the same time to secure the integrity of this evidence together with the regional director of PIDEA 2 and our customs partner and the provincial director of Ilocos Norte who provided us the media and other security forces kasi hindi naman po ito basta-basta. So, paano kung kami natsambahan doon? And alam naman po natin na medyo napaka-remote yung area near the seashore yun. Medyo hindi natin alam pa ang pwede mangyari sa amin.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon po. Sir, Headway Stock syndicates were operating in Region 2, sir. At meron po ba silang mga policemen na possible na nagpo-protect sa sindikatong ito? Napakarami po. In bulk yung shipment eh.
Sa ngayon, wala pa tayong na-identify na particular group o particular personalities na involved dito. Kasi beriro pa yung information na dumating sa amin na ganun lang, may tinago doon. As to the persons behind this shipment, wala pa. Zero pa tayo. Yung may-ari ng lupa, first impression is talagang sasabihin natin na he has constructive possession over this shabu dahil sa lupa niya nakuha ito eh. That is why we task the chief of police to investigate this person, locate and investigate this person, yung may-ari ng lupa. Pero kung sabihin naman niya na wala ko ako dyan nung nangyari yan at hindi ko kontrolado yung lupa, so marami silang lusot, Kaya nga mayroong investigation na ipapasagawa natin para to determine everything.
Considering na nung Friday pa lang naupo yung bagong leadership. Sir, tapos kailan po pinarating sa inyo itong info that indeed may mga nakabaon doon?
Bago ka pa mag-assume?
Bago pa ako nag-assume. Hindi pa ako naka-assume. Kaso lang, yun nga, Friday ako nag-assume. Pag-assume ko, inutusan ko kagad si Colonel Pero na lumakad papunta doon. So, malayo kasi. Ilang hours ang travel mo?
Actually, 30 hours pa kami kabalikan ngayon, 30 hours na kami hindi pa nakahiga.
Wala pang tulog. Oh.
So sir, parang ang sinasabi ba natin, yung message natin sa taas na totoong, kasi in the past sinasabi ng PNP against drugs pero walang ganito karaming nakukuha agad-agad. Are we seeing na mas maraming na talagang nagko-cooperate because yung message no is being felt and being heard na sa baba? sa community?
Totoo yan. Talagang we expect some more. Baka mamaya hindi lang ito ang makukuha natin. Baka meron pa tayong Shabu Laboratory talaga na isusuplong ng taong bayan. Dahil marami na tayong impormasyon na nagsipagdatingan.
There's a follow-up question from ABS-CBN.
Sir, may reward ba itong informant natin?
Sigurado. Sa ngayon kasi, yung reward na sinasabi natin, tungkol lang yun sa mga drug lord na mamatay, di ba? Pag patay yung drug lord, meron tayong yung international na drug lord, 5 million. Pag national level na drug lord, 3 million. Wala pa itong, pag ganito yung tipster, wala pa. Pero ngayon, sigurado ako pagbigyan natin. Kausapin ko si Presidente na magbigay ng reward para dito, para gaganahan yung mga informant natin magbigay ng informasyon. Ang nagbigay po nito ng informasyon was not motivated by reward. Siya ay talagang motivated by his sheer patriotism. Ayaw niya na, isipin mo ilang bata masisira ang buhay sa itong drugs na ito, kadami nito, ilang tao mabubuang nito pag ito'y pumasok sa system ng tao. Very patriotic yung tao, nagbigay ng information. So napakaganda po, kahit na hindi natin sinasabi na may reward, ang tao kusa na lang talaga dahil sawang-sawa ng mga tao, gusto na talaga ng tunay na magbabago.
Sir, good afternoon. Ang Soberano, sir, sa Bombo Radio, Philippines. Sir, tanong ko lang, paano po masigurado na hindi ito mare-recycle itong mga nahuling droga?
Well, as I've said earlier, we will process this and dispose of this as soon as possible.
Sir, follow-up ko lang. Sinabi niyo kanina na may isang Chinese na consignee na ide-deliver sana. Ito na ba yung droga, sir, na ide-deliver sa Binondo sa isang Chinese national? Ito bang Chinese national, sir, high-value target din ba ito?
That's, as to the particular person, hindi natin nakuha. Basta sinabi lang is, itong shipment na ito isasakay by land papunta sa Binondo. Kung sinong tao sa Binondo, hindi alam ng informant.
Basically, sir, sa info ninyo, itong Chinese, bahagi ba ito ng high-value targets na tinutumbok ninyo ngayon?
Wala pa kasi, hindi pa natin nalaman kung sinong siya. Sigurado kung malaman natin, titignan natin sa lista natin kung kasama, kung wala siya doon sa lista ng high-value target natin, idadagdag natin. Ililista natin doon para mamatay ang gago na yan.
Okay, we have the...
Sir, baka kay, kay DG La Peña po. Sir, sa PIDEA ang repository ng drugs. Tama po?
Yes, sir.
Lahat ng nakukumpiskang drugs. Sir, susunugin yan. Tama po?
Yes. Well, but after a process, kailangan may proseso kasi yan.
Kasi nga may mga issue tayo na nare-recycle yung droga. So, paano po, pwede po bang pag-dispose niyan ay gawin public?
Yes, it will be. We will inform you pag i-dispose na ito. I will see to it na this will be guarded, na hindi ito, walang mawawala rito. In fact, during our staff conference this morning, this is one of those that I have taken up with our staff. The soonest disposal of illegal drugs under the custody of PIDEA.
Okay.
Follow up to that question. Kinausap ko nga si General Lapina kanina. Sabi ko nga, sir, in the absence, kung pwede lang sana, in the absence of these procedural requirements for the disposal of this contraband, gusto ko nga sana ngayon, from here, baba tayo doon sa plaza, sunugin ko yan sa harapan ninyo para hindi na kayo magduda na i-recycle namin. Kaso alam, we have some procedures to follow. Kaya, please, huwag kayo magduda. Under General Lapena, he has been my boss for quite a long time. Alam ko kung gaano ka-stricto si sir dito sa droga. Walang mawala dyan. Not a single gram. Walang mawala dyan. I guarantee you. Kung meron man, papatayin ni General Lapena yung mga tauhan niya sa PIDEA na magnakaw nito.
We assure you na this will be taken care of.
One final question daw po, sir. Final na talaga. Because Highway Patrol is inviting you for the next.
Sir,
Last question po.
Sir, sinasabi niyo kasi from seed, tas ibababa doon sa area. Kung ganito yung modus nila, meron bang consent dito or meron ding kinalaman yung mga LGU nearby? Kasi may sinasabi rin tayo na may mga patong din na LGU dito sa ganitong drugs. Kung ganito yung sistemang ganyan, kalaki yung mga shipment, tapos hindi nanonotice nung LGU, posible bang may kinalaman din sila or may patong nga dyan sa drug transaction yan?
That's why this will be a subject of investigation. Ngayon, kung anong lalabas dun sa investigation na yun, then whoever they are, they will be charged accordingly.
Okay, I think that will be the last question. Marami pong salamat. Palakpakan po natin yung mga agencies involved, the PNP, the PIDEA, the Customs, at yung pong ating SAP nasa likod. Marami pong salamat. You are invited for the 2:30 press con of the Highway Patrol to present you their report.